Hello everybody, and welcome back to Sakura Angels Part 13. So, last time, a tentacle monster has occurred. So, I have a feeling there's gonna be tentacles again. God damn it. It continues to drag itself from the sea, slimy tendrils thrashing as it draws ever closer. Can't imagine how conventional weapons even scratch something as big as this. This? This is no problem. She doesn't sound very sure of herself there. I don't blame her at all. It moves so slow. Maybe we could just walk away from it. That might cause complete mayhem if it gets anywhere further than the beach. I sure to imagine the chaos that thing could cause in a busy street. We've got this. Really. Again, you're not filling me with confidence here. Sakura hasn't even donned her battle gear yet. Does she maybe realize how useless it is? She's simply analyzing it, a finger to her chin. These sort of things might be resistant to physical strikes, and magic should tear right through it, at least in theory. Her hand gives off a faint glow, and she furrows her brow in determination. Yes, this should work. Watch, I'll take it down with one blast. The light in her hand intensifies, glowing in a pulsating orb that hovers just above her palm. Wonder how much this magic stuff works anyway. It's always so surreal whenever I see them just casually wield it like this. Something taps at my shoulder. Huh? Sayaka? Shush. She shushes me with a finger to her mouth, taking hold of my wrist and dragging me a good distance from Hikari, who's still focusing fully on a slime. Eventually, we end up behind a large rock cropping up from out of the sand, out of sight from both Hikari and the monster. Understandably, I'm more than a little confused. What's up? Shouldn't you be helping her? Sayaka stifles a giggle and peeks back out at the scene unfolding at the shore. It's like Hikari's just about ready to attack. I don't think she's realized it. Realized what? Well, think about it. That thing is huge. She's about to strike it with its core with a blast of pure magic. What'll happen, do you think? I raise an eyebrow. How the heck am I supposed to know something like that? Sayaka sighs before slapping her hands together. It'll go boom, explode. Those kind of shadows are super vital when you throw magic into the mix. I don't get it. Isn't that a good thing? It's one less monster out to get me. Oh no. Just watch. A mischievous grin flashes across her face. I wonder if I should call out for Hikari to stop. But as I peek out from our shelter, it's too late. Hikari unleashes the magic she had built up and it strikes the towering abomination in its center. Nothing happened. The orb of light was just swallowed up by the slime, as if nothing had struck it. I don't see what Sayaka was so worried about. Volatile? Ha! There was no reaction to that. Ow. Ow. The monster detonates without warning in a dazzling explosion of harsh light that takes over my vision. Shortly after, I hear a terrified cry from Hikari. As the light begins to fade, I hear the pitter-patter of something falling against the sand. Rain? No, the skies are practically clear today. I think it's much worse. I carefully take another look at the shore, making sure to stay well behind the rocky shelter. Oh no, it's clothes-eating slime. It's raining slime? A good amount of vile ooze continues to coat the beach. All that remains of what was at once a giant creature. Huh. I thought had put up a bigger fight. At the center of all this mess was a very traumatized Sakura, coated in a great deal of the stuff. The slime around her gave off a violent sizzle. It's right on her boobs, burning her. The slime around her gives off a violent... Thankfully, it doesn't seem strong enough to cause any real harm, but it ate away a good portion of her outfit. It's really not a pretty sight. She says nothing. She doesn't even move. She's seized up completely under the foul substance. Only occasionally blinking as the situation soaks in. Literally. The rain of slime finally comes to an end, making it safe to step out. You'll have to be careful not to step into any of this slime. Erg. I can't even begin to imagine how Hikari must be feeling. Hikari, are you? Not one word. But... I said not one word. Her shoulders are visibly shaking. Uh-oh. The world might have survived the giant slime, but looks like we might have someone else that's about to go on a rampage. My, this is quite a mess. Sakura chirps as she slinks from behind the rocks to a grin across her face. Don't even. I wonder what they think about all this at home, I wasn't thinking straight. That beach ball you threw at me. Sakura clicks her tongue and nimbly evades the slime across the sand as she approaches her partner, still bearing the same smug look. Excuses, excuses. I didn't think of one of the top students would pull a blunder like this. It's not my fault. Wait. Something doesn't make sense. Sayaka? If you knew this was gonna happen, why didn't you stop her? Ah, a good point. I could've, but... What's the fun in that? Her smile suddenly looks all the more devious. This girl is pure evil. Why does this sort of thing always happen to me? Hikari lets out a groan as she attempts to pry herself free of the sticky substance that clings to her skin. Be strong, Hikari. Our fun at the beach comes to a rather burnt and messy end, thanks to the unwanted guests having crashed the party. Naturally, we couldn't just leave the slime there it was, so several more hours were spent, in cleaning it up to make the beach safer. It wasn't a fun job, at all. In fact, I think some of that slime must have still had some semblance of sentence to it, as I stubbornly fought it back against my best efforts to sweep it back into the ocean. Man, I can't believe I had to spend a good part of the day sweeping up goop off the beach. I can't blame Sakura though. Not like she knew this was gonna happen when she came up with the idea. But her citizen of watching Hikari make a mess of things didn't help matters. We trudged through the streets, the day well and truly gone. The sun sinks into the horizon, basking the world in a hazy orange glow. Nobody says anything. I can only see an exhausted face to either side of me. All of us at the beach really took it out of us. I don't think Hikari has said more than a few words since she was first covered in slime. Despite the exhaustion, both of them still seem pretty on guard, their eyes scanning over the shadows as we continue on. Right, so far, with each walk home, Yuzuki has ambushed us. That deranged dark angel. Damn those titties, though. It'd only make more sense if she were to swoop in while we were exhausted like this. It'd be an easy win. I don't know if the girls have it in them to fight at the moment. But, nothing. Nothing attacks us. No mad giggle from the shadows. No more monsters striking from the darkness. Just nothing. It's a bit hard to believe that after all the efforts she had went through in the past nights, that she would simply just let us go this time around. Like she deliberately trying to get us to lower our guard and is hidden further up ahead. I'm getting paranoid now. At the very least, I haven't had any more headaches since the slime at the beach. Usually they're more They're the most intense when I'm confronted by Yuzuki, for whatever reason. I'll trust my head. Seems to be the most reliable thing when it comes to these otherworldly encounters. We make it home, not a single dark angel in sight. I part ways with the girls with a lazy wave and a grunt, both are responding with about the same level of enthusiasm. Think we all just want to pretend the day didn't happen. Well, mostly Hikari. So I get the feeling she'll probably be the one to remember the most, however. The rest of the evening is a blur. I think I ate dinner at some point and maybe lazed around on the couch for a while, watching a show I can't really remember much about before finally crashing for the night. As I'm dragged into my dreams, I get the feeling that something terrible is lurking within them. Something I shouldn't ignore. All I know is I won't remember any of this from the moment I wake up. I have no idea how long this episode's going, fuck. Morning arrives, again. My head is killing me. Again. I'm going to bed earlier each night, yet somehow I'm feeling more and more like garbage each time I wake up. I don't get it. The only difference today is the usual cheery rays of the morning are nowhere to be seen. In their place is the heavy sound of rain hammering against the window. Pulling back the curtains, today looks to be a gloomy day. Gray skies overhead cast a depressing shadow on the town below. The torrential downpour is showing no signs of stopping anytime soon. Great! I have to go out in this weather and all. It's not going to be a fun day. That much I can already tell. I stretch out and let out a drawn-out yawn before I stagger towards the bathroom. Wait. My hand hovers over the door handle just as I was about to stop myself from carelessly swinging the door open. That was a close one. I need to approach this situation carefully. Too many mistakes have been made before. I've been lucky to escape with my life before, but they might not be forgiving a second time. Okay. Deep breaths. I can do this. I thumped the door against several times with the back of my fist. Hello? Anyone in there? No response. I've been fooled before. This proves nothing. I bang on the door again, even louder than the previous time. Nothing. Surely someone would have heard that they were on the other side, which means it might be safe. I bring the door open a crack, just a little, and peer through. So far, so good. I continue to open the door just a little more and a little more, until I see it. A most wondrous sight takes my breath away. It's so beautiful. It's enough to bring a man to tears. The bathroom is empty for once. No wacky misunderstandings, no awkward stares. I can actually just really use the bathroom today without the threat of being torn apart. I waste no time slipping inside and firmly locking the door. I haven't double, triple checked the lock, something they should have been doing too, but always forget. I'm gonna end this episode here, guys, so I hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, share if you want. I'll see you next time, my lovelies, and have a great day.